Given that their measurements are almost the same, the shape of the X1 and X2 differs significantly from one another. Known as a sports activity vehicle SAV, but most people would just call it an SUV, the X1 has a more conventional 4x4 SUV design and a robust body with a high rear end. Conversely, the X2 represents a more modern interpretation of the small SUV and is referred to by BMW as a sports activity coupe sack. This is equivalent to an SUV with a shape influenced by a coupe. This design is becoming more and more frequent among smaller SUVs. This design is demonstrated by the X2, which has a sleek, tapered roofline and shorter windows that highlight the powerful wheel arches. Inside, all X1 models are stocked with a plethora of standard equipment, including a motorized tailgate and sat-nav. The 8.8-inch display that is standard on all trim levels is situated level with the instrument dials, and the remainder of the cabin is finished to a very high standard. Of course, the BMW X1 may be customized with a wide range of add-ons, such as a panoramic roof and different upholstery colors. Unsurprisingly, the X2's equipment isn't anything that different from the X1's. There is a ton of standard technology, and the dashboard is organized logically and simply. The standard screen size is only 6.5 inches, but it can be upgraded to an 8.8-inch screen. Both screens are clear and simple to use. Similar to the X1, the entire cabin is guaranteed to feel premium, and dual-zone climate control is standard. The X2 seems considerably livelier due to its reduced ride height. It feels less like a high-riding SUV and more like the BMW 1 Series hatchback. Reasonability. The BMW X1's interior capacity is undoubtedly one of its strongest points, offering plenty of head and legroom even for back passengers who are roughly 6 feet tall. There is plenty of storage and comfortable seats for the front passengers as well. Everywhere there are thoughtful details, such the 4-door bins that can accommodate 1-liter drink bottles, a great storage option for a family on the go. With the back seats folded, the X1 has a generous 505 liters of cargo space, which is competitive with that of rival small SUVs. Remarkably, considering its emphasis on more aggressive appearance, the BMW X2 doesn't sacrifice a lot of internal space. Although access will be a little less elegant with slimmer back doors, there is still plenty of legroom inside. It should be noted, nevertheless, that because of the coupe roofline, taller rear passengers will have less headroom than in the X1. In addition, 35 liters less of boot capacity are available than in the X1, which has 470 liters of luggage space. For an automobile that places so much attention on appearance, this is still a highly competitive boot size. Nevertheless, loading and unloading may be a little trickier due to the HIG. Both vehicles have access to a comparable engine lineup because they share the same fundamental building blocks. The 18i and 20i engines, which deliver nimble handling and dynamic acceleration, are available as gasoline alternatives for both cars. Similarly, the 18D and 20D engines from BMW are excellent examples of turbo diesel vehicles, providing good performance at highway speeds while using little gasoline. The X1 and X2, which are cars in BMW's X-Line, have the option of S-Drive EE or X-Drive, which are BMW's designations for front-wheel drive and all-wheel drive, respectively. The lighter weight of S-Drive EE vehicles translates to more responsive handling and improved fuel economy.